Alright, well, I guess now is as good a time as any to start talking to myself like a madman. We are playing Alice, Madness Returns. For those of you who aren't unfamiliar with this game, it is essentially a gothic style, kind of twisted version of Alice in Wonderland. It is the second in the series. I don't own the first. It came out a long time ago. But yeah, let's get in it. So this is going to be starting from square one. I have played this on console. Just got it on this hard drive the other day. So let's see what we can do here. We'll just go with normal. I already failed once. Completely in front of you guys. Alright. Go through the setup. That looks fine on my monitor. Hello, Lily. Now, I am going to probably play all the cutscenes, just in case anybody hasn't played this before. Not to mention, it's just a messed up story.
Come now, Alice. It's only a dream.
It's not a dream, it's a memory. And it makes me sick.
Alright.
Now, focus. Wait. You're floating again. Weightless. A cipher. Relax.
I'm in hell.
Forget it. Abandon that memory.
Is that better?
Go to Wonderland.
I'm trapped in my past.
Okay, thank you for the information.
No, Alice. Discard that delusion. Forget it. Go to Wonderland.
I'd rather not, Doctor. My Wonderland's shattered. It's dead to me.
Your preference doesn't signify, girl. Now,
How about there?
where are you?
I'm sailing with a friend. It's different somehow. Things have changed.
Change is good. It's the first
Oh no.
link in the chain of forgetting.
What's happening? Are you mad?
I'm not mad.
Rabbit,
That's not right. What's he doing?
is something wrong?
Something wrong?
Thank you.
Not that!
Don't struggle, Alice. Let the new Wonderland emerge.
Pollution. Corruption. It's killing me. Wonderland is destroyed. My mind is in ruins.
Forget it, Alice. Block that dream. Wake at the sound. There, Alice. Better now, aren't we?
My head's exploded and there's a steam hammer in my chest.
Yes, well, the cost of forgetting is high.
My memories make me vomit. What can I...
Remember other things.
I want to forget. Who would choose to be alone, imprisoned by their broken memories?
I'll set you free.
Did you play the
Memory
first one?
is a curse more often than a blessing.
So you've said many times, and
And I will say again, the past must be paid for. Now, before our next session, collect those pills from our high street chemist.
very well, Doctor.
It's my turn to forget, Alice.
Now, Charlie, your pa was hung for killing your ma who beat you. Let's forget that, shall we? The past is dead, Charlie.
Oh, alright. Can you hear me better now? You know,
Worse than
it's
your
a
room?
terrible little orphanage, I guess. I really do like this art style.
I deserve my bitter tears. Want some?
10 years in the loony bin.
No, Ma, no relation. She's an orphan.
Mr. Payne had no idea how humble a home could be. If not for my drawings and the photographs, this could pass for my room at the asylum.
She is definitely a twisted poor girl. I remember the first time I played through this storyline on 360, back, God, when it came out.
Another day, a different dream, perhaps.
It was probably my favorite storyline that I played
killing me, babe.
at that point in
Make all
time.
work noble, bastards.
This is one of those kind of underrated, under-known games, in my opinion. Like, it has its problems, but
Hello, Puss. Puss, 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 Puss. Don't be afraid.
most games during that period had their problems. Yeah,
Where is that cat gone?
when I was a kid, I got the first one for helping one of my mom's coworkers move. They had a copy of it, and sadly my computer couldn't play it. And I downloaded the first one when I bought this on 360. It was meant
Seems
for
following
mouse and
fiery
keyboard,
creatures
but
into dark
this is a
holes
great
has become a
story.
habit. I hope it's not a vice.
And I heard a little bit of rumors about a third one. I should research that. It's almost Burton-esque. It's whimsical horror, which I love.
My stars and garters, Alice Little. Slumming again, are we?
Nurse Witless. What luck. Twice in as many months.
Out on your own? You look frazzled, dearie. Not doing well?
Not really.
Come along home then and look at my pigeons. Pretty birds, like you.
I don't
Yeah,
think so. Our last
if it
visit
comes out
cost
with
me
a third
several
one,
pounds
he
and
did.
got me nowhere.
American McGee, actually, I want to say it was
recall
on
where
one
your
of
mangy
my
rabbit
on my
got
YouTube
to.
feed a little while ago. I think that's where I saw the rumor of a third
Still
one. I
a
didn't
mess.
watch the
No
video.
surprise. Her kin roasted like chestnuts right before her eyes. 10 years in Rutledge Asylum wasted everyone's time. Dr. Bumby won't do better. Still hauling out her questions. The fire, her memory. I deserve consideration, don't I? Who found her new clothes? Who got her a place at Bumby's? Where'd she be without me? On the street, selling her backside. Likes my pigeons, though. She's doled out the odd pound or two. But what I know is worth more than that. Kept her secret, haven't I? Heard her say, all died on my account, I couldn't save you. I've told her my silence is for sale. Keep I'm a good sort, really. Not like her nanny, that uppity whore. Or that lawyer fellow Radcliffe took a stupid rabbit. Need
What
money.
I want to
Won't
see
her I'd tell the
is
corpus if
a
she didn't make a donation to my upkeep. She yells and
Grimm's
goes off her
Fairy
head.
Tales
Says she can't
game
remember her
with this
name,
art style.
what I heard.
I mean, I really love the cutscenes, how they're kind of like the paper pop-out book almost. But I think it would be pretty cool to throw in some more of the Grimm's Fairy Tales, especially since they're public domain. I mean, any small designer could really use them.
Nurse Witness, do you mean to harm me? To send me back to the asylum?
I won't say no. I've a thirst you could photograph.
Need a drink. Your mouse needs weapon.
And it begins again.
Only a dream.
Alright, so there are tons. Let's see, Wolf Among Us was what I had hoped might be like that. Grim versions were great.
Very upsetting journey. But I'm rid of Priss,
there's-
or whatever she's become.
Actually,
At least the place I've landed
a
is somewhat
book.
familiar.
I've got a copy of it, of the entire Grimm's
About
fairy
time,
tale,
too,
like their
Alice.
entire works. It's like so
Nasty
many
cat.
stories.
Don't try to
It's
bully me.
great.
I'm very much on edge.
Perfect. When you're not on edge, you're taking up too much space.
You're no help at all.
But you know I can be.
I'll frighten
I love
myself
this version
when
of the
necessary,
Cheshire
thanks
Cat.
very much. I was hoping to escape from all that.
Abandon that hope. A new law reigns in this wonderland.
Yeah, I'll
Alice.
find
Very
that
rough
book
justice
title,
all
the
round.
exact publisher,
Let it
because I know it
risk
was
here.
it was on
be
sale
your
around
guard.
Halloween time. I think for like $21 or something at Barnes and Noble. You might be able to find it online. So there are tons of things that could be found in this game. I'm not really going to go through all the secrets because that would take us forever. I think that would be a lot of work to get as many as there truly are, but I will grab everyone that I can know of that are right on the direct
I
path.
swear. You jump so well.
I'm a bit of a completionist, so I will try and grab every single thing that I can. What I really like about this game, besides the art style and the fact that it's a twisted version of Alice in Wonderland, is it's kind of one of those jumping, like, RPG platformer type games. It reminds me a lot of, like, when I first played Legend of Zelda, for instance. I don't know why I went backwards, but that's cool. Let them readjust for me.
If you leap from that table again, Alice, I'll expire.
You're 2 times too reckless, my girl.
2 times too reckless.
Amanita muscaria, Alice, is merely a stinky toadstool. A spongy consistency, but poisonous.
I've been down this road before. Good things in small packages?
Though lacking a bathing costume, a plunge in that pool is in order.
A bathing costume.
My God, I'm shrinking in this potion. Shall I disappear?
Almost. But the upside is that while smaller, you can see things that are nearly invisible to your bigger self.
Ah, I get it. Right. Forests for the trees. Just the other way round. Short-sighted is more than a matter of perspective.
So, did you get this on PC or console?
Look how small she's become, all curled up. She's barely there. A vixen in her hidey-ho.
On the PC, the mouse and keyboard didn't feel the same. This game feels a lot better with the controller. But yeah, I was gonna say it's like $5 on Origin right now, which is a great deal. It is an older game, but even though it has its faults, it's kind of unique. And the art in it, I mean, its art style alone. She feels slippery. That is actually a pretty good way to describe it. The controls, I tried it with the mouse and keyboard when I was trying to set up the stream and just to check it out, see the difference. And much like the first one, doesn't work for controller on Xbox 360 or PS3. This one works much better with a controller.
More fun alone than when I rode the big slide in Hyde Park. Papa will take you soon, Alice.
Ah, the slides. I take the slides so slowly because I try and get all the teeth that I can. Those upgrades are a lifesaver. Yeah, I completely agree. Some ports you have to have a controller, and we have entered the blood. And the Steam controller, I haven't held one in my hand. I was tempted to. I saw it on sale around Black Friday. It was like $30 for the little Steam Cast and the controller. I thought if I was feeling lazy, I could just cast to my TV, but, yeah.
The Vorpal blade is swift and keen and always ready for service.
I've not come back here looking for a fight.
Really? That's a pity. One's certainly looking for you.
Yes, the gaming budget indeed. Not only that, but I mean, I'm using a Xbox One controller right now, and even though I have PlayStation consoles and prefer PlayStation, I mean, the Xbox One controller works flawlessly with most games that do have the controller support.
Flight or fight implies a permanency. Flight often just means putting off the fight to another day. Choose your battles wisely.
These creepy little fuckers. Like, I've never been very comfortable around old porcelain dolls, but this, man. It's, like I said before, it's a perfect level of whimsy and horror.
Ugly, gross, and evil in a single monstrosity.
Yeah, it took a little adjustment to get used to the one controller. I do overall prefer the feel of the 360, but the back wheels or paddles are convenient. To hold dolls were made to hold souls. Alrighty, that explains a lot.
Purpose is simple and immutable.
Although
human purpose is fixed.
It's also
because
confusing
it is a slave
because
to memories must
technically
be managed, Alice. Unproductive ones
when I
must
think
be
of the
eliminated.
old school like porcelain dolls, I always see them with the little girl, so it's a little messed up if they're meant to hold souls to like just give it to a child. The jumping in this game gets pretty real later on. Yes, some sick child. Which anime do you watch? There are a lot of creepy little, like, I'm not scared of most horror movies or anything, but when it involves, like, a child, it does have a different creep factor. I always forget about the dodge button at some point in time. And then I'll go like an entire frustrating scene without dodging. And die way more than I had to.
Ah, it's you again, Alice. You may approach. Why would I do that? You want to eat me?
Yes, well, you taught me manners, and I've lost my taste for mad women. Strictly a porcine diet for me. Everything's better with bacon, don't you agree? Of course you do. Now, there are pig snouts scattered about. I heard a few behind the house. Go fetch them for me. but take care for the pests that block your way. Pepper them up if they do. They need spice, and you're just the girl to season them for me. You'll find that grinder serviceable.
Why not season your own pig parts?
Matter of priorities. My alabaster skin needs protection from the disgusting creatures running amok amidst the environs. But one gets peckish. Look, all you have to do is listen for the oink, then shoot the snout. You may like the results. I certainly will.
Empty DVD carcass. DVD? I am surprised at how quickly it will be where people, like kids, are going to be asking, what's DVD? Like, I know kids were asking what VHS were, but I hate these guys. CD-ROM. Dang it, I don't know if I got that yet. I know on console you get an achievement if you kill like 5 of those butterflies within X amount of time in this scene. I don't think Origin really does. I don't know if they do achievements. I really only check Origin for the rarely. Check it every now and then to see what free games or sales going on. But my Origin library is very small.
Thank you so much for the snout. Now go away.
Adjust the sensitivity. Okay. I believe I've seen that one. On Netflix or Hulu. I haven't watched it as of this point. I don't personally mind watching dubbed or subbed, sorry, but I usually prefer waiting till it's dubbed, just for the fact that well, when I'm at work and stuff, I will watch Netflix sometimes, and I think that they prefer being able to understand what I'm watching, because some of those anime, especially in Japanese or the native language, it can sound a lot more inappropriate than it is. It may have been dubbed. I don't know if it was just dubbed when I saw it on the streaming service. Sometimes they don't have the dubbed version, but they will have the subbed version.
Finish your soup, girls. Bovine juvenile.
I will have to recheck, because it looked interesting. If I ever need a laugh, Nirma Daikon Brothers. Alright, I will try to remember that one. That one's a little harder to remember the name of, but... I'm re-watching Full Metal Alchemist right now. I've seen both Brotherhood and Full Metal Alchemist, but I decided, you know, might as well watch the good anime when, you know, before I take a peek at the Netflix terrible rendition of it. Much like Death Note. From what I hear, at least. That's right. All right. Thank you.
The railway running through Wonderland sounds charming, but inefficient. Noise and smoke, like snips and snails, perhaps. Best to forget that train. A mock turtle as conductor? Oh, no, I don't think that.
No, I don't think that's anything's over there, but I've always got to check. That's where I came from. All right. Jumping puzzles for days. How far did you make it in this? Did you make it through chapter 1? Ah, creepy child. I forgot about them. Ah, it can't be a whimsical horror movie or game without a creepy child, though, I guess. Boom. Hollow eyes. Well. Alright. I usually wait and upgrade the pepper grinder first, but that's okay. Makes sense. Ah, okay. That's,
I'd always
you
hated
actually made it pretty
mechanical
far.
malfunctions. This disaster is either his doing or his epitaph.
So not gonna be a whole lot of surprises for you then. I thought this would be a nice little prequel before Agony comes out. Kind of like play this because it's a little bit spooky, and then just start doing maybe a horror genre stream once a week. That laugh. I don't know if you can hear it, but creepy children, man. I am a bit of a scaredy cat. Mainly because I don't like failing, and horror games have kind of been like my Achilles heel, where they have kicked my ass 99.99% of the time. Like, but I do want to play the game. Was debating streaming stuff for my PS4, but Resident Evil maybe, I don't know, but I think that has to be Twitch. I don't know if I hate these fuckers. That is correct. I do want to play them, but... and they're the easiest ones to dodge. How dare you fork me? So, this may just be my completely terrible perverted mind, but this flower animation when you heal yourself, it seems pretty inappropriate to me. Just personally saying. Granted, a lot of things about this game are inappropriate, but this one's almost blatantly obvious. You see the little fingers, it's all like being all grabby, whatever, looks like hands. And then you just go in it and you shrink, and the flower starts bouncing. Can't really see anything, but you get your health back. And they give you teeth, which is essentially paying you. I don't know. I don't think I'd want to be healed by no creepy hand plant. No thanks. Yeah. I suppose you're right. Share the love. Children are so creepy.
It could have happened that way, Alice. You remember poor Mr. Crook died, didn't he? Dr. Wilson rejects spontaneous combustion, but I trust Mr. Dickens.
domain, almost as I remember it.
Appearances, as you know better than most, can be deceiving, Alice. Much has changed since your last visit.
Dr. Bumby says change is constructive, that different is good.
Different denotes neither bad nor good, but it certainly means not the same. Find the Hatter, Alice. He knows more about different than you.
But does he know more about the difference between bad and good?
Making friends, Alice. You're as randomly lethal and entirely confused as you ever were.
I've managed without you so far, Cat. Return to whatever hovels home to you. I'll call if I need you.
Predictably rash. It's not a question of if, Alice, it's when. Now hold on, and as they say, shut up.
So typical.
Good old Chesh. He has all the information you need, but refuses to tell it out straight.
I've made more graceful entrances. I suppose I must be grateful nothing's broken.
This world.
Your neck. Just outside Harrods it was. Fortunate your undergarments had been laundered.
Fortunate your undergarments had been laundered. Well, that's very fortunate. I heard a pig, but I can't find it. Well, at this point, I won't hold up longer than I have to. How am I with point and clicks? Primordia is a rich story, steampunk future adventure, but it's gritty, dark storytale. I am not opposed to them. Most of the time I do like something that's pretty quick paced, but then there are days like today where that's all I care about, but I end up turning around for one of these puzzle platformers. I don't own any point and clicks, but that could possibly be partially because I haven't heard of any really, really good ones, and the ones that I did play, they were meh, and it was a while ago, back when I didn't have like high-speed internet and stuff. I'm a beautiful butterfly. That was relatively close. There's that pig nose. I am excited for Ascent Infinite Realm, though. It looks pretty interesting. It's a steampunk MMO coming out. Airships and such. Should be fun. I mean, at least it would be a change of scenery. Oh, I took it the complicated way. Alright, that makes sense. Yeah, I check it out. I posted it in. I can actually post a link to it. I'm done with the stream. I haven't heard as much about it as I have the other titles. I'm Ashes of Creation, for instance. I think partially is because it is a different, like, feeling. It's going to be steampunk, there's going to be airships and jetpacks, gliders, stuff like that, and I myself, when I think of MMO, it's typically a fantasy type of setting, so... What happened to the dodo birds? They're the, Yes, we do know who did it now. We are at the Hatter's domain, so curse that crazy man. Yes, I went through there. Okay. Oh, that was close. Alrighty. I think that's everything out here. those guys right in the face. You ain't do nothing but point your finger. Alright. Yes, you'll live. Butchered dodos. So they didn't die while chasing a watermelon.
My heart is open, Alice. Never closed. Never locked. It needs no key.
I believe, yes, Ice Age 2, that might have been it. I know it was one of the Ice Ages. Something like straight up football stuff. I watch way too many cartoons for an adult man. But that's alright. Oh, maybe I'm not supposed to know about that yet. Or I confused it. Yeah.
Bricks are rocks.
All the memories.
A brick house, like Gibraltar, is impervious to fire, weather, and the indecencies of Barbary mechanics.
Yeah, I know it's alright to watch a lot of cartoons because, in all reality, who wants to grow up and become completely, I don't know, lame, I guess? So close. I am glad that the penalty for falling, especially at the early levels, isn't nearly as severe as one would expect. I mean, most of the time you start pretty close to where you were. Almost missed that one.
I know you call child. Use the bedpan and let go of that wretched rabbit.
Alice was often clearly had learned some child, I suspect. Her sister, though loving and much loved, was too old to be a playmate.
How many do I need? 475, okay. Ooh, guys, I think we're going to be stepping right into a trap. And door slams behind us. That's not something like that. I don't know. I'm just gonna sit up here. Oh, and he's for some reason my jump button's not working. I guess that's karma for trying to make it crazy.
He's obsessed with time. Find him, or your own time may be short. Brush yourself off, girl. The Hatter shouldn't see you at your best, after all.
I did that backwards. Alright. Why isn't it staying? Of course. That'll work though. I did not know that the Cheshire Cat is Bojo Jojo. That is an amazing fact to know. I mean, what little I remember of the Powerpuff Girls, Jojo the little monkey was pretty funny. Of course, that cartoon was... After I got older, that cartoon's got several things going on in it that I can't believe they got away with. I'm gonna do this first. I feel like I'm being very quiet and I should probably talk more, but at this point I'm really not sure what to talk about, besides the fact that I'm glad that you stopped in, anybody viewing, and I don't know how far you guys want me to play, so I will play something else. This was just kind of something that I wanted to do, and I'm glad that my audio settings and stuff have actually worked out this time. I just really, really like this game. I know it's got its, like, major faults, and some of them are blaringly obvious, like, and some of them piss me off, but, you know, it's just fun. Jumping puzzles. Trying to choose which one is actually the smartest move. Because you can't go back in a lot of places. The weapon, the arrays of weapon, or the weapon array. Just the items they chose. I mean, little clockwork bunnies, pretty funny. And then the hobby horse. I mean, this clockwork bomb I actually use for many things. Maybe I'm missing something. I thought it said there was a memory there. I already grabbed it, maybe. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm going mad when I play this, guys.
We're all roasting our beds, Alice, for the sake of your father's unnatural devotion to printed paper. This horde of flammables wants only a malignant spark and poof, our flesh and blood is smoke and ash.
Lovely library was a fire trap. A conflagration waiting to happen.
I don't have enter on the controller. It's my favorite part. The art style of this game is so brutal.
that one? No, is it? No. What's going to wake? No, no. Bad dream. A blasted good night.
Hatter, I recall leaving you in a decrepit condition, but not in pieces.
Oh, it's you.
What's happened here? You've lost your hat, and some parts are missing.
Missing indeed, though things being what they are. I barely missed their missing. As to what happened, you should know that better than I. It's your place after all. I know my place.
When did you ever know your place? Or how to keep it? Now what's going on?
That's going on. And round and up and down into my ears and through my eyes, up my nostrils, down my gullet and whining in my guts.
Papa was exceedingly fond of trains. I don't like them much.
You won't like this one at all. Nothing like when Mock Turtle was in charge of the looking glass line. This railroad's a bloody shambles. The stink is ferocious, light, blinding, the noise hellacious.
Quite, Hatter. I get the idea. A bad train.
The world is upside down, Alice. Inmates run the asylum. No thanks. And worst of all, I've left tealess.
Tragic. If I do help, will you help me in return?
Cross my heart, if I had one. Find my limbs and toss them into the chute. Machines will do the rest. Be on your way now, that's a good girl. Best way out is through the croc face.
I love how what breaks his heart the most is not having any tea. Excuse me. Not E, one moment.
been years now, Alice. Time to put away childish things.
Alright, I didn't quite make it through chapter 1, but I think I want to switch games at this point. If you'd like me to continue this game, go ahead and leave a comment. Otherwise, I will be trying a few new titles. If you have any suggestions, leave it in the comments as well, please. Don't forget to like, subscribe.